Hi Lala, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your donation. Let me go to your message. I have missed your beautiful energy. How have you been? I've been good. Where have you been? Oh my gosh. You're doing homework? Between school, I didn't know you're a student. Between school and work, I've been, and sleep. I didn't know you were a student. Are you, are you a first degree or second degree student? Or master student, right? Cyber security. Oh my gosh, you're a big girl. You're a big girl, honestly. You are. Okay, first degree. But even at that, you're also a big girl. Like I hear that's one of the good courses in I don't know much about it. I'm not really but I heard it's a very lucrative course anyways. Okay, so I know you're not seeing me, but I'm here. Thank you so much for your donations. Highly appreciated. I'm trying to bring my fan closer because the weather is very hot. The weather is getting very hot now. You're jealous? Please don't. Oh my god. Do you know why? Because the way this weather is hot, I don't think you will even like it. You would prefer the cold more. I'm telling you, it's very hot. It has been cold all year though, but this hotness is not welcome. Honestly, it's not. I think you got three specific questions. So you can do, three specific questions, and then you can do. Um, so it's 15 cards, right? Five cards each. So and you can do one question if that's what you want. But I don't know, whatever you want. Okay. So you can do one general question, and you can do three specific questions, whichever way you want it. Okay. Gifty is his sister. I'm sick of her. So I want one question in depth, okay? What role has Gifty played in blocking Gideon eye? Do you want the physical and spiritual role? Anyways, whatever comes out, don't worry. Let's just let's just get right into it. So we're going to use this deck. Um, we'll use this energy oracle card as well. Okay. Lala, can you give me like 2 minutes? I hear my cat shouting downstairs. Okay, I just want to quickly go check on him, and I'll be back. Okay, please don't be angry. Let me just go. I feel bothered with the way he's shouting. Okay, let me just go check up on him, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So just tell me you're ready and I'll start. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate that. Okay. Oh, you'll be up all night. Why? Is it because of your own work? Today's Saturday though. It's already Saturday, right? All right. So first of all, we're going to see. Yeah, Saturday morning. This is the only time I have for studies. Wow. How do you cope with that, though? All right. Well, how do you cope with that? I'm wondering. Anyways, so let's get started. So your question is, let's see. What role has Gifty played in blocking Gideon and I? Okay, we're still hanging on, but it's hard. Okay. What role has she played in blocking you guys? So I want to rephrase your question. I want to see the energy. Okay, let's just ask a question. What role has Gifty played in blocking the relationship between you and Gideon? Okay. Ooh, oh my gosh. So you have this card. This is the card of envy. So that tells me right away that she's not in support of this relationship between you guys. Okay. Wow. All right. She's also spiritual as well. You have the temple part. Okay. So this tells me that she has energies with her. All right. So I feel like you need to be a little bit careful with her. She's spiritually powerful. Okay. Um, it depends on how this energy is activated, but this energy represents the energy of spirit, some kind of spirit entity with someone. Okay. Can be anything. It can be um you know it can be any spirits. Okay, but if you're referring to somebody that is from Africa, these spirits could be some kind of ancestral spirits, some kind of deity spirits that is with her. But I don't know yet if she's aware of this. But one thing I can tell you, there's something I'm getting from this reading. This person has the energy to project. Like, they are very capable of projecting, and you know, first of all, the energy coming from her is not good. Okay, so yeah. Wow. Tell me about the card victory though. All right, I would like to use the tarot to verify this energy. She's type to be in church and be in basement with the devil. All right, so let's clarify the victory card here. So I'm looking at the way this energy is layered, right? So the way this energy is layered, and you have the energy of projection, you have the energy of spirits, okay, or some kind of gifts, energy, and victory, meaning that, so I feel like she's aware of whatever. So let me describe this person, okay? So I'm going to clarify these two energies, and then I'm going to give you a description of her, okay? So what kind of person is this lady? How does she use this whatever she has with her? Ooh, oh my gosh, wow. Do you see this? Do you see this? You see the Six of Wands here again, and you see this victory card. This victory card is also the Six of Wands, okay? Um, and you see this is a spiritualist energy, okay? This is the energy of a spiritualist, okay? So she's fully aware of um she's fully aware of whatever she carries, whatever spirit energy she's carrying. All right, and this also represents a church energy as well. All right, but spiritually, this has nothing to do with a church. Okay, this is somebody that carries the energy of guiding others and successful in doing that. Okay, so this just showed me so whether this person is going to church or not, this person is a spiritualist. Spiritually, they are a spiritualist. They don't need to talk. They can project without even talking, is what I see here. Okay. And when I see this energy, this is Gideon. Okay. So this is Gideon, the King of Swords, and him coming out as the Two of Wands. Okay. After this victory card here, and remember this victory card came out after this projection energy. Okay, so obviously this energy, I don't feel like she likes you, because obviously the first card that came out is this energy is the first one that came out. Okay, so this is somebody who is capable of competing with competing for attention with you, even though they are related to the subjects, okay, of discussion. All right, so even though they are actually related blood, even though she's a blood relation to Gideon, I do see her as a person who competes with you for his attention, for his care. Do you understand? So she wants to be in your place. Okay, so this is one of the energies that I don't feel like I don't feel like it's partly directed to you anyways, but this is showing me that she would even be jealous of whatever woman that comes into his life. Do you understand? So this is somebody that projects into him, whether with words or with energy, to make him confused and not connect with his emotional side when it comes to you. Okay, so if you notice that 1 minute is nice to you, the other minute he seems very cold and withdrawn from you, this is the reason, okay, or this is part of the reason basically. So one of the ways she actually affects your relationship with him is by projecting thoughts and energies into him, okay, to make him deviate from that path where you want him to be, from that path where you know he leads, from that path where he connects with you the right way basically. Okay, so this is somebody who also watches. So she watches to see or to know what your, she may spy into the relationship to know maybe what you guys want to do next, or what he wants to do next, or your activities with him. Okay, this is the energy that is capable of spying into that. If they live together, she could also ask him some question that looks like, oh, I'm your sister, I just feel I just feel concerned about you. Okay, she could just have asked any indirect question about your relationship, and she may work from there basically, just knowing. I just feel this person tries to know or peek into your relationship with him, if that makes sense. Okay, so there is this energy of possessive sisterhood. Okay, so she sees him as an emotional extension of herself. Okay, yes, like I said before, she sees him like an emotional extension of herself. So any woman that takes that emotional space from him, okay, from that redirects that emotional space from her, makes her feel like she has lost her power. So what does she do? She competes and try to project confusion into that relationship. Okay, so there is this energy of she may say things like, or she may think things like, oh, he changed since she came. Since Lala came into Gideon's life, he has been a changed person. Oh, Lala is taking his attention. Okay. Oh, Lala listens to her instead of me. All those kind of thoughts and projection is what I see in her. Okay. So um and then hold on, let me see what else has she done in this connection. What else has Gifty done to block the connection between Gideon and Lara? Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. All right. I'm trying to read your. Ain't it weird that she is his sister? Like, go tend to your husband. Yes, he's so cold because he protects himself from a nasty energy. Do you know what? So I'm seeing something else again. The other way she tries to block, him is, look at this. So you have the Five of Cups energy here. So guilt energy is in here. Projection of guilt. Whenever it pulls away, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the Emperor. Okay. So I want to see how does Gideon see the sister? How does he see the sister? And how does he respond to her? All right. So let me tell you something, all right? Gideon, 10 of Wands. Gideon feels very overwhelmed. He feels pressured when it comes to her, okay? But I feel like there is a when you always listen to someone, or sometimes you listen to somebody even though this person's energy overwhelms you. is the energy I'm seeing here. Okay, there is guilt projected on him to want to please her. Sometimes when she says things, or sometimes when she comes around him, right? So when he pulls away from her, maybe he's trying to do something else in his life, or trying to create or grow a relationship with someone else. She tries to either project these guilt feelings on him, or try to make him feel guilty that he no longer is close to her. And I feel like he's already aware of this. That is why he feels very overwhelmed about her energy. But sometimes he has no choice than to bend to her will, if that makes sense. Okay. And don't forget that she's also capable of projecting this energy, towards him, making him feel like, oh, he owes her loyalty, you know, he needs to keep the relationship going, okay? Um, so sometimes he feels emotionally torn, okay, between protecting her and choosing you, if that makes sense. So, this energy is weighing on him, and sometimes he tries to you know look at this. I'm going to pull one card to clarify this energy. Let me see how he express his manhood, his emperor energy, okay, if it's favoring you or not. Okay, so let's see, how does Gideon actually manifest this energy. All right, the Magician and the Six of Cups. So he tries to keep balance between, he's trying so hard to keep balance between you and his family, all right, his sister. Okay. um Look at this. So he's also capable of, he also is he has a type of energy. Okay, he is the emperor, the magician, and the Six of Cups. So he has the capacity, okay, to actually pull away from this energy. Okay, so if he wants to put her in her place, he is capable of putting her in her place. Okay, but what I see here is that he's trying to balance balance his relationship with you, and also balance his relationship with his family, because he doesn't want to offend his family as much as he doesn't want to like offend you as well. Okay, so um like I've said before, she Gifty watches his moves. Okay, energetically scanning his emotion, and emotionally inserting herself into private matters as well. That is why he feels very, very stressed by this. Okay, he just needs to drop this if he really wants to progress in his relationship life. He needs to put everything in their place. Okay, I also sense silence. So with this energy, I don't know why she's coming up as an elder towards him. Is she elder sister or younger sister? Because in the reading, she comes in as elder energy. Okay, so there is this unspoken command that she actually projects in over his decisions. Okay, so she placed an unspoken rule in the atmosphere. Okay, so let me tell you something. She has placed something over him. All right, like energetically. Okay, and how I feel this energy is no woman will truly have him unless I approve it. So, like what I said before, it's not 100% directed to you. It's directed to any woman that he chooses to date. So even if you stop dating him and another woman comes in, she would also project this on her, basically. Okay, so she's wanting to control him as well, his decisions, the kind of woman he chooses, um, um, to date, basically. Okay, so she's playing a kind of mother father hybrid energy, and the energy of a controller, or the energy of a loyal enforcer. Okay, so like, and she's also playing that role of a third party energetic knot inside the relationship. Like, his mine before is yours. Like, she's a third party that is trying to date the guy or something. Okay, so that is the energy I feel. That's the energy I'm feeling from her, and how she projects it into the relationship. How does it affect Gideon? How does this energy affect Gideon in the relationship with Lala? How does it affect Gideon in the relationship with Lala? Okay, so I'll just take this one as well. It doesn't affect the love that it has for you, because Ace of Cups, it still loves you. Okay, his feelings for you are true. Okay, basically, they are deeper than surface relation, like surface feeling. Okay, this tells me that he wants to be with you and all that good stuff, and it truly has, love and emotions for you. Okay, but there are episodes where he may pull back at cold. Okay, and this also signifies what's this called? This is like nightmares. Okay, nightmares, projection, episodes of pulling back in the relationship, and somebody just pulls back for no reason. Maybe so this can project, like, when someone projects like this can occur as something just happening in the person's life, something random. Okay, it could be work, it could be whatever, anything that will just happen to the person that will make the person worry or pull back their energy, such that if they are in a relationship at that point in time, they may not care for that relationship. Not that it don't, they don't love. So basically, he loves you, wants all the good stuff. His love is not surface, is deep. Okay, like, he truly loves you. But sometimes when she projects, it's like she's projecting obstacle into his life, and those obstacles will start like manifesting as little disappointments in his personal life. Okay, maybe work and other things. Okay, or even nightmare. Okay, and what happened after that? He may be confused after that. Okay, he may not be happy after that. Okay, and then that will force him to go silent on you. So if you're not, aware of all these things, you will feel like, oh, this guy is treating me bad, like, he doesn't care about me. But you will not know that other things are happening in at the background that you don't know anything about. So even when he loves you, he will start coming with the hot and cold energy, because somebody is projecting control over him. Somebody is projecting confusion in his personal life. Okay, and all that stuff. All right, so that is why sometimes it may appear, cold towards a relationship, or he may pull back his energy, or maybe he may make promises and not follow through with those promises. But be reminded that if he wants to control this, he can. Okay, this is also a powerful energy, the energy of the emperor and the magician. In fact, this is too powerful though. This is also too powerful, right? If you watch movies, all those movies from the from the ancients, from ancient Rome, okay, especially when the Catholic Church, churches were very strong, or the Catholic Church was very strong, whereby the emperor has like his own authority, right? And then you have the priests of the church having their own authority in their own ways, right? Right? So this is like a power struggle between them. Okay, so just think of the emperor of a kingdom and the priest of a church. So while she is coming up as a priest of a church, he is coming up as the emperor of a kingdom. So both of them have spiritual authorities in different ways. Do you understand? So it's now a matter of, are they aware? She's already aware that she has it. Is he aware that he has this energy? Because with this energy, he can actually shut her down, whatever she's doing. But for now, I don't feel like he's doing that completely, because she's actually coming up victorious in whatever she's doing. It means that she's very active in praying that negative energy over him, or praying that negative prayers over him, and all that stuff. Okay, so this is how she operates, all right, when it comes to the relationship between you and Gideon. Okay, so maybe you will need to. I am not really up for. It depends on you. Personally, I do not. Well, it depends on you, but if you're so concerned about it and you really want, this whole thing to work, you might do a cut cutting, you know, um, prayer, whatever you do, to remove her from the relationship. Okay. So, but at the end of the day, he also needs to make a decision. Okay, not just this energy. He also needs to, take the bull by the horn and make his own decision. If he's really, really like, I know that he's being controlled sometimes, right? But he needs to make conscious effort if he's really ready to be serious in, you know, um, his own endeavor when it comes to relationships. He needs to take the bull by the horn and do what needs to be done. Okay, so that's it. So I hope this helps. Um, and thank you so much for your donation. Is highly, highly appreciated. All right. It's good to see you again. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. All right. Bye. Donation is open in case you're interested. Hi, Soul Child. How are you doing? Thank you so much for your donations. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is this your first time in the channel? I'm doing good. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for your donation. And I'm going to give you one free reading, okay? One specific question reading. So you donated for three specific questions, right? 15 cards, five each, okay? So I'm going to add um, question to your one free question, okay? Five cards. So that will make it four specific questions, okay? So let's roll. You're welcome. Can you tell me how Tay is feeling about me currently? All right, Tay, who is Tay to you? Like a guy or a lady, and the nature of your relationship? So your first card is Four of Cups. All right. So obviously there has been a kind of break in connection between you guys. One person may be feeling disappointed about the situation. Okay. So Four of Cups, discontentment, disappointed. Um, we're talking and I ended because I felt like it wasn't in it, but we've been chatting and trying to talk more. A man, and we were talking and I ended it. All right, so you have Four of Cups energy here. So, how is it feeling about you currently? Hmm. I feel like I want to pull one. Uh, so I'm going to pull one card from the True Emotions deck, okay? But right away, I'm not liking the energy that is coming out, okay, for his feelings towards you. So you have the Four of Cups. This may be when you ended something with him, okay? Um, or this may be an energy that you know he carried into the relationship or the friendship relationship between you guys, right? And then you have the the High Priestess and Seven of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Wands. So let me just pull one more card from the True Emotions deck. Okay. I'm sorry about that, but honestly, I feel like you will need to. So I'm coming. When I pull the last card, I'll explain something to you here, okay? So that you avoid being frustrated with the situation. But hold on, I'm going to pull from this deck, right? So, how is he feeling about you currently? How is they feeling about you currently? Wow. Spiritual gifts. What about it? What about it? Interesting. And then you have this card, Jezebel. And under the deck, you have the funeral. So, it means that there is a woman in his life. Okay? Yeah. So you have spiritual gifts. When this card comes out, this is a card of energetic projection or spell work on someone, all right? In a love situation, okay? But it's not directed to you though. And then you have Jezebel. This energy is the energy of, this can be positive or negative if it comes out, depending on the card it comes out with or the energy it comes out with. Okay, this energy is the energy of a particular woman trying to control him through maybe love spells or love projection. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, he is not honest with you. Okay, he's not honest with you. His current feelings are directed towards someone from his past. Okay, someone from his past that he may have walked away from, but I feel like he's not completely over that person. But I wouldn't call it his fault. Okay, I don't feel like he's at fault completely because somebody is already projecting on him. Someone is already controlling him through love spells. And that is why you have this energy here. The energy of the high priestess in a man's reading most times represents another woman, like a third party. Okay. So this third party, I feel like this third party could also be projecting the energy of Four of Cups onto him, such that he will feel like he cannot move on from her. Okay, he will feel stuck in the past. So when a new woman meets him, he will not be doing what he's supposed to do in the relationship, and he's going to be lying about it and not telling you the truth. So his current energy towards you is deception, is deceptive. Okay, it's deception because he has feelings for someone else, or he has not been able to move on from someone else, but he's not telling you the truth. Okay, the Ace of Wands may represent the fact that he may want to, he may want to get close to you just to have sex, or he may even, be having sex or about to have sex with the person from the past. Okay, so whatever his energy, whatever energy is given to you, he is not sincere. He's not sincere because he's still stuck in the past. He knows it, he's aware of this, that he's still stuck in the past, but he's not telling you about it, okay? Because he wants to keep you around. Okay? So he wants to keep you around. He doesn't want to break up. He just wants you to be there. Maybe so that when this person is not there, he can come to you. So you need to really understand that fact that he has not truly or completely moved on from a past relationship. And I don't feel like his intentions towards a new relationship is good. Has nothing to do with you anyways. Even if he meets another person, he will still give them this same energy. Okay, so his current energy towards you right now is not sincere. Okay, and if I look at this energy here, it's giving, oh, I want you to be here. It's not like I want to be serious, but I just want you to be here so that when I need, if I need some loving, if I need some peace, if I need some communication, I have you to fall back on. Okay, it sounds It sounds bad, but that is what it is right now. Okay, so um, um, partly this is his energy, but partly this is an energy of a past woman that is projecting on him, if that makes sense. And I believe this woman has used love spell on him, or even sex spell on him in the past as well. Okay. Yeah. So what is your second question? Yes, she is, but like I said before, that's not all of the energy. Some of the energies belongs to him. What do I mean? I mean that the the energy of not being serious, not being committed to you, part of the energy is coming from him because this is his energy. The fact that he's not telling you the truth means that he doesn't want you to know the truth. Okay, so part of the energy is coming from him, while the other part of the energy comes from somebody that he broke up with in the past, trying to project spiritually on him. Okay. Will our relationship get better in future? All right. Will your relationship with him get better in future? Will it get better in future? All right. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, Six of Wands. Interesting. Two of Wands and Ace of Swords. Okay, let me use this as well. Will the relationship with your relationship with say get better in future? Will it get better in future? Wow, interesting. Interesting. And look at what is under the deck here. You have Ten of Swords under the deck. And don't forget this deck, the death card came as the um you know as the card that is under the deck as well. Okay, so the death card is very, very, you know, is very, very like, is a very bold message to him regarding his past relationship. So Yes, um, the wheel of fortune, this is a potential serious relationship. Yes, your relationship can definitely get better in future. Okay, so he has the potential to be a good person, to be like, to grow a very stable relationship with you, and there is a potential here of, success in your relationship with him. Okay, but here, so this is a very good energy, this is a very good message. Okay, now this is the inconsistency, and this is came out as the two of wands, and then you have the ace of swords. So spirit actually wants him to cut out the past. Like, the past is already broken. I feel like the past cannot be, you know resurrected anymore. There is no transformation between him and the person from the past. Okay, that is why the ending card kept coming out. Okay, so he needs to cut out the past. All right, and then he needs, look at this card. This card is a very beautiful energy. So you have praying. Okay, praying, and then you have faith, you have healing, and then you have meditation. So these are the things that he needs to overcome whatever the ex is doing, and also to help him to heal from the past relationship, because he does really need healing. Okay, you can also project this if you know how to project. Okay, you can also project this. You can also pray about it. You can also meditate about it as well. And let me pull one card for your energy. Hold on. When it comes to this relationship, what energy can you, soul child, project into this? Do you have the capacity to turn this to your favor? Okay. Look at this. This is your energy. You're not happy. Okay, you are in low spirit, which is not supposed to be like that. Okay, so there is something, this law of, there is a law of attraction. Most people know that, right? I believe you know that. And there is a law of assumption. Let's say a law of attraction now. Okay, law of attraction has different levels. Okay, and um if a gifted person, I don't know how spiritual you are, but if a gifted person is in a relationship, right, and that gifted person happened to encounter something that made them sad, the more they are sad and in this type of energy, the more that energy will project into whatever they are doing. So if they are actually in a relationship at that point in time, or whatever they are doing, their mood may affect the relationship. Okay, so instead of being in this relationship, you can pray about it, you can meditate about it. If you do it, you are kind of putting good energies into him. Okay, it's like you're giving him energy, so to speak, to be able to see through whatever is being done behind the scene, or to be able to, cut out distractions. Okay, you can pray for clarity, you can pray for him to have the strength to cut out whatever that no longer serve him, because the truth is he's still stuck in the past. Okay, but the good news is you can actually do it. I want you to snap out of this energy. It's hard, I know, it's difficult, but you need to snap out of this energy of Four of Cups. Let me give you an example. So let me give you one example. If I'm in a relationship, you know how you fantasize sometimes, right? In a relationship. If I'm in a relationship and I always watch how I think, okay? If I by mistake think about an ending, that relationship must end. Okay? Some spiritual or gifted people have that capacity. So if you can, you know, someone like me can project that in my own relationship by mistake, it means that I can also project the energy of the relationship coming into past. The energy of the relationship actually blossoming into something very serious and something, a very happy relationship, a very prosperous, relationship. I feel like you are that type of a person, so your mood affects your relationship. If you've not noticed it, start trying to be conscious of it now, from now, okay? All right. Think of something good that you want to happen in the relationship and project it into the relationship and see how you react. Okay. So you can project healing towards him. You can think about him and how you want him to heal from his past breakup with a past person. And think about it like it has already happened. Okay. So project healing on him and project how you want him to act in your relationship and see how he acts. Can I super chat, man? Oh, you can't. You can't. I don't think my super chat is not active. Yes, there's a milestone you need to get to before that can happen. But before you can super chat, then you need your card to do that, which is also the same thing with the link there. So if you're from any country, you can pay with my link, okay? So you can pay with Apple Pay, Google Pay, you can pay with your card as well, okay? It's just direct. From any part of the world, you can do that, okay? So you can click the link, any link you want in the description. Just check the description box, and under the reading you want, you can click the link under any reading you want, and it will take you straight to the payment page. I've been trying not to think about him too much, so this is interesting. I understand. So let me tell you something. So apart from that, you can also think about, you know have you ever, let me ask you this question. So child, you want a relationship, right? um you want a stable relationship, right? You can also do, just generally manifest that person. So let me give you an example. Give you an example now. In 2020, I wrote a letter, like I wrote a I wrote something on my diary, and it was about the man I wanted in my life. Okay, that's we call it scripting. Okay, and I've been doing this type of writing meditation, sorry, writing manifestation since I was in uni. Okay, I learned about it when I was in uni. Okay, so I started using it in uni. So once I need something and I do not know how to get it, so what I do is, then I hardly do that now. It's been long I did that, but what I do then is I write it somewhere in my diary. I usually have a journal where I write things like that, right? So in 2020, I wrote about this guy that I want to get, that I want to meet. And it was so difficult because, I mean, it seemed so difficult to achieve because I told myself that I did not want this person to be from my country. I want this person to be from another country, but this is how I want this person to look. I want this person to look this way. I want this person to look that way. I want this person to have a specific job. And I wrote it like it has already happened, right? Um, he's tall, he's 6 feet, you know, light skinned, dark hair, and in he works as this, is in such and such profession, right? And this is how he treats me, and that's and all that stuff. Okay, so I did write it like it has already happened. I wrote it in my diary, and could you believe that in a year, in this person appeared into my reality? And I'm not even joking. This person is from another country. They appeared in my reality. Exactly the height I actually pictured. Exactly, the person looked exactly like I pictured him to be. And the person treated me exactly like I pictured him to be. The truth is, I only did that. I did it for fun. I was just like, okay, I want to see if this will happen. I never really was like, I was not interested in pursuing any any relationship. That was bad, anyways. But I was just trying to, project to see what will come out of it. So 1 year later, I met this person. This person was from Germany. So to show you how powerful, that is, this person was from Germany. Very nice person, and he acted exactly the way I wanted him to act. Okay, so I'm telling you because if you're gifted, then you have that gift to be able to manifest what you want in your relationship, in your financial life. Anything you want, you can get it. Okay, let me tell you something. If you've read the law of attraction, if you've read The Secret, there's one book, The Secret, is very popular. The Secret, the law of attraction, they have different types. Okay, um, you know, they have different types. The Secret, the law of attraction. If you read that, you will see how people manifest stuff. Okay, you can manifest from nothing. It's just the truth. Because let me tell you the trick. Whatever you focus on is what the universe gives to you. If you are focusing on this person not treating you right, you will start manifesting men that will not treat you right. That is just it, because the universe is not a person. The universe only reacts to energies. And that is the basis for manifestation. What you actually think more is what comes. So don't focus on the fact that he's not treating you well. Okay? Focus on you being a good person. Like, tell yourself, I so child, I am a queen. Okay, I am a very attractive woman and I deserve the best. Just tell yourself that. And have faith, okay? Because faith goes a long way as well. So don't forget this energy. You have faith, you have healing, and you have meditation. All right. And under that, you have prayer. Prayer can be anything. Prayer is a manifestation. Okay. Is what prayer is actually words of affirmations that manifests basically. Okay. So prayer can be anything. It can be writing down what you want, okay? And once you write it down and be assured that you deserve it, just have that belief. Just believe that you deserve it. It will come to pass. I'm telling you. Try it. Try it. Go buy a journal. Write everything you want like it has already happened. Okay? And tell yourself, I deserve it. It will come to you. That's just it. I've tried it many times and it happens. In fact, sometimes, sometimes, let me tell you something. Sometimes I've experienced something where I looked at a man on my phone and I feel like, oh, he's going to be. I tell myself, as I look at him, I tell myself, um, it would be nice if this guy asked me out. And then the next week he started asking me out. It's funny, but it's true. Okay. And the more you do that, the more you use that gift, the more it becomes powerful. Okay. So if you do it the first time, it will take a while to manifest if you've not done it before. But the more you do it, the more it will become powerful because you use that gift a lot, basically. Okay. So um should I still go to the arts battle with in Miami? Okay, so let's see that question. Should you still go to this place in Miami? Should you still go to the events in Miami? Four of Swords. I feel like it also depends on your intentions for going there. Um, Interesting. Tell me about Two of Pentacles. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me pull one oracle card. So this is the money and business oracle cards. So this still go for this event at Miami. What energy would that bring you? Ooh, I did not even pull this out, but I'm going to take it, okay? So you have growth, okay? So I'm going to take this energy, and you have change. So, and then you have the money tree. Do you see this card is a very beautiful energy? This is a very beautiful energy, okay? So you have growth, you have the money tree. It means it's a place where you can earn money. And I see with these Two of Pentacles in here, all right, and you have the Star card. So this is the Star card actually clarifying this energy, right? And you have the Queen of Pentacles here. You have Four of Swords. I feel like you've been thinking about this, and then you have the King of Cups. So there's a possibility of meeting a business contact in here. If you've been feeling like if you've been feeling financially stuck or a little bit stagnated financially, I feel like this is good because it will afford you the opportunity to network, and there is a very big chance of meeting somebody that would you can do business with. Okay, I also feel like you may need to give attention to your aura. You say you're spiritual, right? Do you know what to do when you are going for a business meeting? Like I said before, okay? Like I said before, you have your destiny in your hands, right? You can actually manifest whatever. If you want to meet a new contact where you're going, you will meet a new contact, business contact, not just anybody, somebody that will do business with you, okay? So you have this energy, you have this energy growth. I want to read this for you. To grow. So what this card is saying, it says to grow, it's essential to unlearn since rules are consistently evolving. All right. So you may want to repackage. I don't know what business you do, but you may want to repackage something. You may want to present something in a new light to get much, more collaboration. Okay. Expect a good flow of money, a raise, or a new job offer. All right. And then you have the energy of putting in efforts. Okay. Yes. So regarding this place that you're going to, this event that you're going to, there is every possibility of you meeting. There's a very big chance that you're going to meet. I know this is new. Yes, I have. I know this is new. Okay. Okay. So there's a very big chance of you meeting somebody that would collaborate with you. Okay. Some kind of new business proposal, or meeting somebody that will you are going to have a business with in the nearest future, basically. Okay, so the energy is pointing to the fact that that event will eventually make you money. Okay, so yes, I would say yes, you should attend, that event in Miami. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this is a very good energy. Can I ask my last question another time? I'm just really exhausted and thank you so much. Yes, you can definitely do that. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation again. It's highly appreciated. I also appreciate your presence here in the channel. Okay. And I'm wishing you a very good and fulfilled Saturday. And you too. You too.